Hey guys, it's me Zen. How are you? I'm coming from the park today. This is a beautiful park. I'm going to give you a little picture. Um, this is across from the street from the one I usually go to. There's a Japanese garden over that way. And so I just cruise over here at lunchtime and chill out. So today I wanted just to talk a little bit about dreams and expectations, and again setting expectations and coming to grips with the realities of the things that we've set for ourselves and how we deal with all that mentally. For myself, at the beginning of my journey, I wanted to say that I expected myself to lose 10 pounds per month, at least for the first 7 or 8 months. And of course, that didn't happen. I went into a stall pretty early in my story. So I just wanted to say that I had a lot of mental difficulty with that. Last year, around the time of the meet and greet, I was really hopeful that would have been down to 160s, and you can see that I still am not there. I'm still in the 170s and fighting every day for those suckers so I can get rid of them and get down further. I'm still pressing along. I think I lost maybe only about 40 pounds in the second, from 1 year to 1 year difference. So I've been lost about 78 or 79 pounds total from my highest weight of 252. And I'm 5 feet 5. So yeah, I just have to say that my dream was to get it all together, lose the weight fast, and move along and start living my life. Well, I'm thinking of getting to start living my life. I'm feeling pretty good about life now, and I have a lot of things that I want to do and just take care of in my life, and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in my personal life. But all that aside, my dreams, I had to come to grips with that, guys. It wasn't easy. It was really hard, and actually sometimes even now it's hard for me to talk about, and it's hard for me to really process that stuff. I have let go, not of my dream, but I've let go of the expectation that I was going to, get to my goal and in a speedy manner. And of course, I believe truthfully that the more you have to lose, the faster you're going to lose some of the initial weight. And I don't know if people would disagree with me, that's fine. But this is what I see. And maybe some doctors would agree with me or maybe not. But anyway, because I had about 100 pounds or 90 to 100 pounds to lose, that naturally I lost pretty quickly at the very beginning, and then I slowed down pretty quick. Part of that, of course, being to my age, my ripe old age of 39, forever, guys. And yeah, I think that's a big part of it. I've talked about that before, and I'm not going to belabor that. But because of those issues that come with all the things that changes in life, we have to stop and sometimes just reassess our goals and say, okay, are our goals going to change? Are we going to make the target weight or size or whatever we're going to use? Are we going to adjust that to maybe fit a different expectation for going forward? For myself, I have really let go of the dream pretty much of 130 pounds, thinking that I might be too thin. Because of the way I look now, I'm thinking that 130 pounds probably isn't going to look too great on me. I don't want to get, too thin in the face and stuff, because that doesn't make you look younger. It makes you look old. So that's just my opinion, okay? And for those who can get there and do it and look great, I'm proud of you and I'm very happy. But I'm just talking about for me. So as I've gone along, I've come to just a lot of different conclusions about the way I should look at things and the way that I expect, things to happen. So right now, I just don't have high expectations for fast loss, obviously. I try to keep things in perspective and just realize that if I continue to push hard and do the things I do, changing things and trying all different things, that sooner or later I am going to see my goal. And regardless of whether that's my pant size or my number or just the feeling that I get being happy, looking at myself in the mirror and saying, okay, you're good. I'm not sure when that day is going to come, but I'm pretty much getting at peace with it, guys. And I hope that you can too, because sometimes at the beginning of our journey we have very, very high expectations again, and that these need to be brought to reality. And you know, not everyone is going to lose quick. Not everyone is going to lose slow. Some people are going to lose extremely slow. And sometimes the journey changes itself up, goes from fast to slow, and then all of a sudden you'll take another big drop. So we just have to kind of go with it and, you know, keep moving our bodies, keep doing the right thing like I always say, and keep trying and listening to other people, because each person has something to say. And I really think that there's some fabulous inspiration out here on YouTube, and I love the community. I think that without it, I would have probably, you know, felt alone and sad many, many times. But even in my saddest moments now, you know, I really am not looking back to say, okay, you came this far and all that, like Khalif was talking about. I mean, I do see that as a realization that, yes, you know, I came from point A to point B. But I also look at today. I look at today, and then I look at where I'd like to be. And it's that section that I focus on, is today and forward. I can't live in the present because I don't know how I'm going to feel. And again, we're just going to be a smaller version of our old self when we get there. So we're not going to turn into Barbie or anything magical, you know, regardless of how much we wish it. It's just going to be the way it is. So I think coming to grips with the mental stuff is really important. And, you know, we all have junk floating around up there in our minds about all kinds of things, you know, and our lives go on. It's not just the weight loss journey that goes on. It's all kinds of stuff that's in our lives, all kinds of changes at the workplace and at home and relationships. It all just has to come together. And there's going to be lots of changes for all you new people out there. If you don't already know that from watching other people's videos, there's going to be lots and lots of changes for you. So just prepare yourself. And I know that when I first heard that there's a lot of mental work in the journey, when I was starting out, I kept thinking, oh yeah, I got that. I got it. It's done. It's got it. Well, it turns out, you know, obviously I didn't have it, or I would have been at peace with things a lot sooner. So I just try to make peace with myself each day and just say, okay, you might be like this today, but it's not going to be like this forever. And just keep going and doing the right thing. And, you know, using the inspiration of all you guys out there. Again, I want to thank everyone who I listen to and who I watch very much for coming to me with all these inspirational messages. And just know that, you know what, I see a lot of the same stuff you do out there. I see a lot of people who are fooling themselves. I see a lot of people who their reality is not set in the right place, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that their reality isn't going to change, right? And it doesn't mean that I'm right and they're wrong. It just means that as you go along, you see stuff that you wouldn't see at the beginning. And you don't know because you haven't been there yet. So anyway, I'm sorry I've talked too long. Anyway, have a great afternoon and a fabulous weekend. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye.